Hey there, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are in the world. And I'm Veronica, and I'm back. I'm a person that helps people navigate life's challenges. I help people find clarity and create a life of purpose. So even during uncertain times like now. But today I want to talk about how are you feeling in today's world? That is the topic of today. I can imagine lately the world feels heavier than ever. We are, dealing with gun violence, job losses to political tensions, homelessness, and increased loneliness. And we've been experiencing increased loneliness since COVID. On top of that, that creates, anxiety, depression, PTSD, you name it. No, I'm not a therapist. I'm not here to diagnose anyone. I'm just, coming off the top of my head of some things that I've personally have been experiencing and some things that other people are experiencing. And I want you to know that anxiety and depression, they are real. And it's okay to admit you're feeling overwhelmed, because at times we all are feeling overwhelmed. And I think that is more relevant now because you just never know from day to day what's going to happen. So in this video, I want to hear from you and share ways to cope, prepare, and even turn your experiences into solutions for yourself and others. So, as I mentioned, I want to hear from you. I want to know how you really feel about all of this, about everything that is going on in the world today. What are some of your worries, challenges that are weighing heavy on your heart? Please drop your thoughts, questions down in the comments. I would truly appreciate it. And that gives us a chance to start an honest conversation about our feelings and experiences. So, even in the midst of uncertainty, there are ways to control and build hope. One of the ways that, or one of my go-tos, is journaling. We could all start by journaling our experiences. Just simply writing down your thoughts, lessons, and tips for surviving tough times. And believe it or not only does this help you process your emotions, but it also becomes a legacy that you can leave for others. Maybe your kids, grandkids, or other family members, and just gives them something to, reflect on and say, hey, this is how she or he, survived tough times. And it's, again, a sense of hope. So another way to prepare for the unknown is by creating a side hustle or project that solves real problems. Many people are experiencing problems they have never experienced before. And I don't think you would have to dig too deep or look too far to know that people are experiencing a lot of different changes that they haven't experienced before, and many aren't prepared for. So what is something that you're passionate about? What is something that you think you can help the next person with? And I know a lot of times it's easier to say, I'm struggling, I'm going through this, and I'm going through that. How can I think about someone else or helping someone else? But believe it or not, when you focus more on helping others, It helps you to relieve some of your stressors. It brings you joy, and you're not hyper focused on what you're going through. So, think about what frustrates you or others, and use those skills and passions to offer solutions. So, it could be something as simple as organizing. Maybe you are a organization guru. I wouldn't say guru, but that is a passion of mine. I do enjoy organizing. Maybe your thing is teaching. You like to teach people new things. Maybe you are a trained educator, or maybe you just have something special and you can share, with others, with the world, whether that's in a small group, whether it's online, or a larger group in person. There's, different things that you could share with the world. Another thing is creating a service or helping people navigate life transitions. You can make an impact while supporting yourself. As I mentioned, sometimes when we take the focus off ourselves and what we're going through and focus on helping others, you won't believe the amount of stress that will take off of your shoulders. And it's a rewarding feeling also. So, just take some time and think about that. What are some things that you're good at? What are some things that people come to you for, and you're known for, and it's a passion that you have? Again, please drop that in the comments. Share so we can open up, this communication and help one another. And, I just want you all to know that I'm here to help you create clarity, organize your life, and build practical solutions to navigate uncertainty. None of us have all the answers. However, I do have quite a bit of experience and training to help navigate uncertain times and situations, and even through and post-traumatic situations. So if you want guidance, on journaling, life planning, starting a side hustle, or simply finding ways to thrive, check out the links in my description to connect with me. So again, now I want to hear from you. How are you feeling about the world today? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's build a community of support, encouragement, and action together. Remember, even small steps today can create big change for your tomorrow. So, thank you again for being here with me, and I look forward to hearing from you in the comments, and I look forward to replying to the comments. And just know, as it says in the Bible, this too shall pass. I know we're dealing with a lot of strange things and a lot of traumatic things, and I guess I would, categorize it as denial. Sometimes it's just downright, hatred, or just lack of love in this world. And I believe that everyone can make a difference, starting with themselves. So remember to, continue to look forward. Know that this won't last forever. You will get through this, and you can be a pillar of hope for others by just being honest, sharing your thoughts, feelings, concerns, and most importantly, know that you are not alone, and I am here for you. So, on that note, remember to be blessed and to always be a blessing to others. I'll see you in the next video.